Hello friends, welcome back. In our previous video, we discussed on process of production planning, which starts with demand forecasting leading to production plan, master production schedule and executing the material requirement using MRP1 software. In this video, we will discuss on how to manage demand versus supply. What are the alternatives that can be used to manage with fluctuating demands versus supply based on the existing capacity. Demand in the market is never constant. Sometimes it goes up and comes down even at different times of same day. Therefore, capacity cannot be always raised or reduced with all changes in the market demand by addition of new capacity or deleting the existing capacity. Hence, managing demand within available capacity using different capacity adjustment techniques is very important to ensure supply versus demand and to deliver better services to the customers with no extra cost. As we were discussing that even in a single day in some business such as Chinese restaurant or multiplex movie theaters, there is a less demand in morning and afternoon period, whereas in the evening there is a huge demand. In such cases, even out of demand by shifting the demand from peak hours to non-peak hours will be a best alternative. This can be done by either of the following method. First is reservation of the capacity and second is influencing demand, which can be done either by inventory based alternatives or capacity adjustment alternatives or capacity augmentation alternatives. So let us understand all these one by one. Let's begin with what is meant by reservation of capacity and how it can be done. On a specific day or time when demand goes beyond the capacity of organization, it may lose its customer and also its business. In such situation, reservation of the capacity can be used. For example, the movie theater can do this by making advance booking or reservation of tickets so that demand can be reserved and additional demand can be shifted to another slots. Similarly, in case of hospitals, doctor's appointment can be given as per the day's capacity so that every patient can be served on each different day. In the festive seasons like Diwali, there is always a huge demand for travel tickets as everyone wants to go back to their home place so as to celebrate Diwali with their family members. It will become difficult to manage the demand, hence Indian Railway or state road transport corporations do allow people to book their tickets in advance of 15 days to 4 months so that their capacities can be reserved and better services can be given to the customers. Now let us understand how is influencing of demand can be done. In this method, the customer demand from peak demand period to non-peak demand period can be influenced by using some tools or techniques. The different methods that can be used are like offering special tariffs, discount offers, etc. For example, end of season sale or stock clearance sale by the shopping stores can pull rush of people who are planning to make purchase for festives and also wish to avail the big discount. These people can prepone their purchase decision and may buy products in the stock clearance sale. Thus, festive rush can be lowered to some extent or even additional business can also be possible. In this case, the stores can also get their non-moving stocks cleared as well as cash flow allows them to replenish fresh stock available for upcoming festive seasons or purchase. We can also discuss one more example here. Like in India, Big Bazaar Wednesday offer of a big discount as being Wednesday, which is a mid-weekday, rush of customers is very low. Whereas on weekends, the rush of customers even to buy grocery is very much high. In such case, the demand can be shifted from weekends to Wednesday by low price or other lucrative offers that can attract people, particularly household ladies who can go and purchase the grocery items or other essentials on Wednesday. As we know, family members also prefer to watch movies in the evening shows. Hence, morning shows have less demand. Hence, even the movie theaters can try to shift evening demand to morning slots by selling morning movie seats at low prices. Now let us understand what is inventory based alternatives of shifting or managing the demand. In this method, the organization try to build the inventories in that period when the actual demand is low so that they can manage their customers well with those built inventory when there is a high demand. Suppose a machine has an actual capacity of manufacturing 45,000 units per day, and say demand for that product in the month of February, March and April is just 35,000 units per day, and demand for the same product in the month of May, June and July is 55,000 units per day. In this situation, the company should continue to use its capacity of 45,000 units per day and will carry excess inventory of 10,000 units per day in the first 3 months so that they can manage the demand for the next 3 months. Even we can see in pan shop who keeps pan ready in the afternoon when demand is low, and those ready pans can be given to the customer in the evening even if the demand is very high. Now we will look for the capacity adjustment alternatives. The capacity of machine can be adjusted, increased or decreased depending upon the demand in the market, which can be done either by overtime or undertime operation of the machine, variable number of shifts, that is increase or decrease in the number of shifts, or hire or lay off of workers. The disadvantage of this method is frequent training cost to the hired laborers, moral issues of laborers, overtime cost of organizations will also increase. Then is the capacity augmentation alternatives. Augmentation means increasing or expansion through combination or integration of activities, which can be done either by subcontracting or outsourcing of manufacturing, debottleneck of operation process, or addition of new capacity. The disadvantage of this method is increase in transaction cost due to outsourcing. It may also increase additional cost of new capacity due to addition of machines. Thus, if the organization don't want to increase their capacity in such situations, managing with the alternatives will also help to deal with the fluctuating demand in the market and can provide better services to their customer, making them satisfied. In our next upcoming video, we will be discussing on master production schedule. So stay tuned. Hope you like content of this video. In this case, press the like button, share this video with your friends, and yes, click on subscribe button. Thank you. Happy e-learning.